decimals of grade 6. Okay, so I will be teaching you the whole lesson in, today. Let's start. Really, what's a decimal? Really, what's a decimal? Decimal is a part. I mean, then when you divide a certain segment into 10 equal parts, don't forget, when you divide a certain given segment into given thing into 10 equal parts, then when you take one part of it, that taken part we could consider as a decimal. So which means, just to think of, then this segment where I'm going to divide into 10 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, okay. You could see there are 10 segments. So I'm going to color this part. So, here is a 1 over 10, 1/10 of this whole segment, which means it defines as that 0.1. If you are going to color two segments, which means 2 over 10, which means 0.2. This is the basic idea of a decimal. This is read as 0.1. This is read as 0.1. This is read as 0.1. Likewise, then this is read as 0.2, 0.3, and so on. So if you are getting here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then this part, this colored part can be identified as 5 over 10, which is 0.5. So when you get 7 parts, then 7 over 10, which means 0.7. When you are getting 8 parts, it means 0.8, and so on. So this is the basic idea of decimal numbers. Okay, so how can you realize this one? So imagine if you are dividing something into 100 equal parts. So this means a certain segment is taken, and that taken segment is divided into 100 equal parts. So from that 100 parts, it's taken one part of it. So this can be identified as 0.01. If you are getting, then here you could see 2 zeros. Therefore, you need to write 2 zeros, and after that this one. Then 2.2 over 100. This means then you need to write these 2 zeros and this 2 as well, and the decimal point is kept here. So this is said as 0.02. So when you write this one 3 over 100, how can you write this one? So this is read as 0.03. Okay, this is then how can you write this one? 5 over 100. 5 over 100 means just pause the video and just think of the answer that we are going to take right now. It is 0.05. So when you get when you divide a certain part into 100 segments, and when you take from that divided part 5 segments, 5 parts, that can be identified as 0.05. This is read as 0.05. We could compare decimal numbers, comparison of decimal numbers. When it comes to your content of grade 6, we could get an idea. We could learn this one as that then, which means comparison of decimal numbers. Think of this one: 0.1, 0.2. What is the greater fraction? Greater decimal number: 0.1, 0.2. You could see then 0.1 means really 1 over 10. 0.2 means that 2 over 10. Previously I taught you. So how many parts are here? I mean 2 over 10 means, and we've taken 2 parts of a certain segment. Then here 1 part. So you could get the idea easily that this is the greater one. I mean greater one is this. Then 2 parts here 1 part. So the sign can be kept in this sense, that then 0.1 is less than 0.2. Or this can be identified as 0.12 is greater than 0.1. So same thing, then 0.2, 0.1. The greater digit is decimal number is 0.2. So think of this one, 0.0, 0.9, 0.8. Yes, think of this one. What is the greater digit here? Yes, what is the greater digit here? Yes, you know. What's that? 0.9 is the greater digit. Think of this one, 0.01, 0.02. Now what is the greater digit? Yes, think of it. This means then 100 over 1 over 100. This means 2 over 100. I taught you previously. So 1 over 100 and 2 over 100. Here the greater part is 2 over 100, which means 0.02 is the greater decimal number. Think of this one, 2.15, 2.05. Now how can you identify the greater decimal number here? Here 2, here 2. So you need to ignore it. Then here 2, here 2. After that, here you could see 1, but here 0. So 1 and 0. So what is the greater digit here? What is the greater decimal number here? You need to think of this one. Here 1, here 1, here 0. So when you compare 0 and 1, you know that the greater digit is 1. Therefore, the greater decimal number here is 2.15. Okay, so yes, think of this one, 5.127, 5.128. Now can you imagine the greater digit? This is 5, this is 5. You cannot get an idea. Here 5, here 5, here 1, here 1, here 2, here 2. Now what you need to do, how can you realize this? These two digits are to be considered when it comes to the greater digit. So the greater digit here, 7, 8. 7, 8. The greater digit is 8. Therefore, the greater decimal number is this one. Greater decimal number is this one. So in this sense, you are able to compare decimal numbers. Just to get an idea about this one, 0.7, 7 over 10. What's the greater digit? Really? Get the idea? Then 7 over 10 means if these two, this decimal number and if this fraction given to get an idea about the greater digits, having greater decimal number or greater fraction. So this means that this 7 over 10 can be written as 0.7. So the same number can be seen. Therefore, 0.7 equals to 7 over 10. If it's given this type of one. Okay. So 0.7 equals to 7 over 10. The other part that we need to learn is, addition of decimal numbers and subtraction of decimal numbers. How can you add decimal numbers really? Addition of decimal numbers. Addition of decimal numbers. Addition of decimal numbers. How can you add this type of one? 2.4 plus 0.3. 2.4 plus 0.3. How can you add these digits? Generally, you know that you've been taught in the past that the way of adding these types of digits as 4 plus 3 is 7, 2 plus 0 is 2. This can be added normally, that you could use the way that you are applying normally. Then here 3.8, 2.7. Yes, I will do it here. 3.8, 2.7. How can you add this one? Yes, 8 plus 7 can be added. 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. The remaining is 1. That remaining 1 can be added here. So 1 plus 3, 4 plus 2, 6. So the answer is 6.5. This is read as 6.5. Okay. So think of this one. So here generally you need to understand this one, that a number can be written. Here is a number, here is a whole number, here is a decimal number. So this means really you know that this can be formed that 6.0 plus 0.4 really. Okay, 6.0 means 6. Really 0.4 means then this is 0.4. When you add these two, just to imagine 6.4. Just I'm teaching you 6.4, the way of forming it. 6.4 means then 6.0 plus 0.4. This means 0 plus 4, 6 plus 0, 6. So when it comes to this 6.4, this into this decimal number, this is formed generally, that adding 6.0, which is 6 plus 0.4. Just to think of that one, which means why I was teaching you this part. Generally when it comes to a decimal number, that is formed connecting a whole number. Here is a whole number and a decimal number. Bear in mind that knowledge as well. So we could add these types of decimal numbers. 4.0009 plus 5.18. How can you add these decimal numbers? Yes, you could add 9 and 8 generally. 9 plus 8, 17, remain is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So 4 plus 5 is 9. The answer is read as 9.27. The answer is 9.27. So how can you add this type of one? 9.99, 3.87. Yes. How can you add this type of one? 9 plus 8, 9 plus 7, 16, remain is 1. 9 plus 9, 1 plus 9, 10 plus 8, 18, remain is 1. Then that one can be added here. Then 1 plus 9, 10 plus 3, 13. So the answer is 13.86. Think of this one. How can you add this type of one? This is given, this question is given in this sense, How can you add this type of one? This can be written as 6.24. Okay. Now after that 1.007. After that this is read as, this can be written as 24.57. Now here you could see T through 3 digits. So actually this is called as then one place of decimal. This is the second place of decimal. First decimal place. This is the second decimal place. Okay, second decimal place. Anyway, no need of knowing to get the answer of this one, that knowledge. So what I'm doing here, you could add these. Here 6.24. You could write 0 here. Then here 1.007. Here also it's able to add 0. No need of adding zeros every time. But anyway, then when you add zeros, this can be simplified easily. 0 plus 7 is 7 plus 0, 7. 4 plus 0, 4. 4 plus 7, 11. Remained is 1. Then 1 plus 2, 3 plus 5, 8. So here 6 plus 1, 7 plus 4, 11. Remained is 1. Then the answer is 31.817. This is read as 31.817. Yes. 31.817. So this is a way of adding decimal numbers. So how can you realize this one? Then subtraction of decimal numbers. 5.47 minus 0.332. How can you subtract? Then 7 minus 2, 5. 4 minus 3, 1. 5 minus 0, 5. Then the answer is 5.15. So this one 6.97, here 8, here 3. How can you do this one? Generally it's unable to subtract 8 from this 7. Therefore you need to borrow 1 from this 9. So this 9 becomes 8. This is here 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. Here then this 9 becomes 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, so here we haven't taken a digit from this 6. Therefore, that remains. I mean, this is not changed. This 6 is not changed. So therefore, 6 minus 2 is 4. So the answer is 4.59. Think of this one. 6.405. Here 6. Here 9. Here 5. Here 1. How can you subtract this one? Yes. How can you subtract this one? You have to borrow 1 from the 0, but yeah, there. I mean, here you cannot see any digits. Therefore, you need to borrow 1 from this 4. Then if this 4 becomes 3, when you borrow 1, then this 1 0 becomes 10. When you get 1 again from this 1 0, then this 1 0 becomes 9. This becomes 15. So you could subtract 6 from this 15. 15 minus 6 is 9, then here 9 minus 9 is 0, here 3. You know, it's unable to subtract 5 from this 3. Therefore, you need to borrow 1 from this 6. Then this 6 becomes 5. You know that this 1 becomes 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. Then here 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. So 4.809. What you need to do right now, when it comes to your textbook, you could do all these sums, all the sums that you could see in your textbook. Gradually, step by step, you need to understand these sums, and after that, you are able to do the sums found in your textbook. Okay, so and also I could teach you the other part which is met in your textbook. You know that decimal numbers can be represented using abacus. You know, using an abacus. You know, really, you know that you've been taught about that what is an abacus when you were in, I mean, for grade 5 students, it's taught in the local syllabus, I mean, in government schools, especially, I mean, about these things. Anyway, then how can you represent this one in an abacus? And in an abacus, then what you need to do, then here 2.5, this is 1 over 10. You know, previously at the beginning of this lesson, I taught you that 1 over 10 means 0.1. So likewise, then here it's taken 1 over 10 to represent decimal numbers. So here 1 over 10's place, this is 1's place. So 2.5, we are going to represent 2.5 in an abacus. So 5.5 means then here 0.5. You need to write that 5 segments, 5 circular parts, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then here 2. So this is 2.5. Okay, this is 2.5. How can you represent this one? I mean 2.05 in an abacus. Here you could see 1, 2, 3. Therefore, you have to write 3 rows like this. 1, 2, 3. After that, then here 1 over 10, 1 over 100. Don't forget this is 1 over 100. Right, I think that you are unable to see this clearly. So, I'll draw this again. 3 rods, and here, you know, 1 over 100. 1 over 100. The reason, you know, that this is this means, you know, 0.05 really, this one 0.05. when you add these two, you know, this is the way of forming this one, 5 then 2.05. this means then 1 over 10th place. So after that 1 over 100th place, 1 over 10, after that here 1. So in this point, in this place, you would see here 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you can't see 1 over, in the 1 over 10th place, it's unable to see any digit. Therefore, we do not write anything. Is it able to write here 1? No, you can't do it. But in the 1's place, you could see 2. Therefore, you need to write 2. What you need to do right now, already I taught you the needed sum of which is found in your textbook of grade 6. You could do the sums that are met in your textbook gradually. But when you are learning these sums, when it comes to this video, I have been teaching you same types of sums. Then what you need to do, you could pause the video and you could learn these taught sums. So we will be meeting in the near future as well. If you have got an issue, you could text me. You could use a chat box to mention it, and you could share this video among your friends. If you are a newcomer for my YouTube channel, you could subscribe my YouTube channel, as well as we are conducting online classes as well. If you wish to join our classes, you could join our classes, online classes. And to join our English online classes, you could just, it has mentioned now mobile number in the description box, so you could send me a message mentioning your grade and